Hey guys, this is Kami Ken, and I will never disrespect money again. Ever. This last few months, or the last few years, man, has been such a fucking trial by fire in terms of making money, learning about money, and understanding these concepts. Things that I learned a long time ago, back when I was still living with my parents. I thought I knew everything about money at that time because I was reading stuff like, um, what is it? Something about Babylon. I was reading stuff like The Millionaire Next Door or Rich Dad Poor Dad or all these money books that would help you, or like I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. And I read all these things hoping to understand enough about money so that when I got out to the real world, I would be fine. Like I would not have to worry about losing money or going broke or being poor. And all of that still happened. Even though I learned all the actual techniques, the tricks, everything that I needed to know about it, I somehow got cooked. And basically it was by not understanding or realizing that money is basically emotional. Like you lose a lot of money based on your emotions. And there was just a whole lot of things in terms of my life that I had not done by the time that I moved out from my parents' place. So when I had the chance to do those things, I basically spent everything in order to try to get what I wanted out of life. Like I used all the money that I had to try to get what I wanted out of life, and it was like I felt like the trade-off was worth it. But my feelings at the time were a complete illusion. And now I'm paying for it. I'm actually paying for it. So I'm paying for it with my time, with my energy, and with all the work that I need to do to move forward in life. It's so much work. I can't stop. I can't stop moving. Every day I have to be moving. Every night. I just worked an overnight shift at this really liminal spot that just like this. It was a stadium, and I want to do some type of video about that pretty soon. But I have no choice but to work. I'm going to work tomorrow, and what is it? It's just going to be a delivery job for mechanical parts. But I have no choice but to keep working, and I can never stop. And while you're young, it's really cute to, oh, I'm bad with money. Yay, I'm just bad with money. Like you have an excuse while you're young, but then when you get older, it's not an excuse. Like it's like that with love, and it's like that with money. If you're not good at love and money when you're young, it's funny. It's kind of cute. It's like, oh, I'm just not good with girls. I'm just not good with money. But then when you get older, it's like, I am incredibly lonely. And I have to keep working or else I can't pay off my medical bills. Like that shit is sad, dude. Like you can't just keep doing that, man. Like by the time you get into your like 60s and you don't have like a wife or you don't have like a companion or something like that, and you're so much in debt that you can't pay it back until you die, then it's like, well, what were you doing in your youth? What were you doing before that kind of landed you in this spot? And even knowing what I knew before about money, I still landed in this spot. I've read the psychology of money, and I felt like it didn't really help me because right now I just need the most practical financial tips that I can use to move forward in my financial goals. And yeah, that's basically it. I've hit one of my financial goals, which is to save up $1,000 in an emergency fund. So I'm not gonna be wiped out from the next emergency or the next big thing that happens or takes over my life, I'm gonna be okay, at least, at the very least, and not be like destroyed. So that's the first huge major milestone. I wish there was like somebody to throw me a party or something like that, like, because that is, that feels pretty good to actually hit that. Next thing is gonna be paying off my debts, smallest to largest, and that's doing like the debt snowball, which is I'm gonna have some medical bills I need to pay a couple people back, and some like coaching bills and whatnot, and then I'm gonna tackle the monster. I'm gonna tackle my student loans and try to pay those off. So that is the situation I'm in right now. I'm actually in this situation thanks to a whole bunch of bad financial decisions I made back in like 2022, where I was just living on my own, free for the first time ever, never like not having to do whatever my parents say, buying all this cereal and eating in the afternoon, and not having my parents go be like, why are you eating cereal in the afternoon? It's not morning anymore. Why are you eating that? I'm just like, I don't care. I'm living on my own, So, yeah. And I wrote a couple articles about that in my blog, on my website. If my website is still up, you guys can check it out. But even that is almost about to go because I can't afford to keep it up. So I have to find a way to finagle my finances so that I can even keep my website up. There's a whole lot of things that get stopped and started when you just don't have the funds to keep going. And that especially applies to business. So, yeah. It's been an interesting ride, but I feel like I'm starting to get back on my feet and move things forward. And that's basically what has inspired the story of Saintly, my newest webcomic. It is a demon chase horror action comedy about two best friends who have to repay a loan that they borrowed from a demon. And basically it's like Scooby-Doo meets K-pop Demon Hunters without the K-pop. And the story backs the main character into a corner where she has to decide between the hard path to success or lose her soul to the lure of easy money. And there's plenty of chances I had in the past for losing my soul to easy money, where I could have taken another loan out so I could keep playing around with money for a little while longer. There's plenty of chances that I had where I could just have taken the easy money now and then face the consequences much later on. There's people that I know of right now who are not going to pay back their student loans and never plan to. And they're going to have to face the consequences for that for years and years to come. And so the other choice you have really is the hard path to success, which is you're just going to have to eat the fact that you made mistakes, big financial mistakes in the past, and you have to find a way to get out of them. And there is a way to get out of them. And I'm figuring that out like one step at a time. I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's why I just keep going. And that's part of what Saintly is about. And I hope you check that out in the link in the description below. It's going to be a fun story, and I hope you get some scares along the way. That's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.